Tes tes. Bagaimanakah suara saya? Kayaknya aman ya. Mana. Normal. Go game baru teman-teman.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Alan Wake.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead.
Dia meninggal.
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Kayaknya dia. Wih.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Wow. You can change workplace. Print L1.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Get with the light. Okay. Bentar. Salah. Bentar. Oh, 720 doang ya? Wih.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives. You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. You would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for you. You'll never publish another one. Sorry.
Dia tahu kita penulis.
It's not like your stories are written. Not like that happens. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills. It's all you're done for. Just look at it.
Kalau kita screenshot, apa yang terjadi? Sabar. Itu kalau kita scan, apa yang terjadi, teman-teman? Aku mau scan dulu. Nggak tahu apa yang terjadi.
You missed your deadline. Damn. You can't stop me.
I realized the hitchhiker was a character from the story I've been reading.
Buka sendiri.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own patients?
Ya, capek. Oke, sabar. Capek. Gas. Oh no.
Stop! No!
Mati.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Gak apa. Jangan gua.
Follow the light. You should go into the light. You are always safe.
Ada gitu kena cahaya ngeheal.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake people lies a deep dark ocean where waves are wild and more serene. To its pure being. To its pure being. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Okay. Wah,
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming,
I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Mana? What the hell?
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your now.
In the night, terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Gak kelihatan ya kalau
This is it, bitch.
wih,
Just like I can keep this up.
run, that's dead. Wih, wah, ayo dong lari. Gereja guys. Oh, ada musik guys. Kita main 1 jam aja teman-teman ya. Ya di sini siapa dia? Alan Wake.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Nah ini ya reviewnya game 2008 gitu ya. Wake Remasterd. Aku setting sih biar biar di waktunya ya udah ya nggak terlalu bagus-bagus banget kan, penting bisa dipenceng lah ya nggak sih. Jadi clear kan, iya ada mobil.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman. I want a shot of him.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy. Moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Right?
Hi. Hello there. Time to visit our town. Your Fest is just 2 weeks away. Your Fest, huh? Did you hear that, honey? You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maid, by the way. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Alan Wake. I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. Hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get into it? Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand. Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Nah, udah belum?
Nice. I got a couple of really good ones. So you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, Zeller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there?
Harry. Yeah. We just got it.
Just say the word. Make sure that you're left alone.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great. Want to make sure relax, sharp. So is the place. Have you got your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
I'll call back later to make sure you're doing it. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Hey, just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Kota.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Jadi berubah gitu.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up when you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Aku bisa jaga diri.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Dad.
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan, Wake.
Huh?
Oh, I'm your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I got all of your books.
Oh yeah?
I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Okay.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Good for you too.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Right. Cool.
Are you on your own? Or is your wife...
Neighbor, Sonny!
I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. Do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah. You serious? Coconut again? Disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good hard whack.
Dipukul.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes. This is it. I'm gone now.
Copyright nggak tuh? Kayak copyright deh. Bu, kenapa bu?
Go in there. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
stuff,
want to die.
get the key, and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeat buffet is always dead.
Old Rose she's been changed for gold. This is what happens when you've been sloppy.
Keluar kali ya? Yang besar kan?
I wasn't ready to leave. I needed to find Carl Stuckey to get the key to the cabin.
Punya ini ya? Oh, udah. Ini copyright, bla 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 gitu. Ibu, serius bu, jangan buat saya takut bu, tolonglah bu. Oke, saya masuk bu. Nggak bisa, bu, aman bu. Oke.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Mr. Stuckey ya, gue baru nge.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
Apa nih?
And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Bu, ibu siapa bu? Kok tiba-tiba muncul bu?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Oke. Yeah. Okay. A little bit weird, but okay.
You got lucky this time, young. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. I must be running Sarah to change the lights of the station. It's been too long already.
Are you all right?
The Andersons. They're local musicians. We're waiting for Doctor. Come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Loft.
Terus, anything sick?
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye. A little bit weird, women.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero.
Aja.
I got some flashlights, just in case.
Wow.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! You're key!
No.
That diner was a real nut house.
Terus yang di kampung? Cookies apa?
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand. Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars?
Aduh, petirek kah? Bla 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 bla. Bom, takut saya copyright. Ya Allah, tuh rumah di tengah-tengah danau gini.
Wow. It's
It's
gorgeous.
gorgeous that way.
It's something, all right.
Gorgeous ya.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know.
I know.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Ikut nggak sayang? Ayolah, bareng. Ya gagak. Banyak banget gagak. Ini kamera kedekatan apa gimana nih? Bird like cabin. Kaki burung. Kaki burung. Wow. Kayaknya salah ya. Terus kunci yang dikasih itu punya siapa? Wow, bentar.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's
dark in there. We need light.
Can you figure
Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Sabar ya. Ini kah?
The power
Our cable goes to that side.
Where? That jump which?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Ribet banget.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay. I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe
What?
it was a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Asik.
I thought we could be happy here.
Sebentar.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel. These days, it was no longer open to the public.
What? How? Gila nih. Udah gitu sabin kayak gini. Oh, kayaknya besok mainnya jangan tengah malam begini sih ya. Setel gue.
Alice? Honey?
Aneh lu sayang. Bentarnya. Ada 100 ya sekarang katanya. Di luar kah? Jadi apa tuh?
The Cheerfest guests have already started to arrive. Into one very famous artist on the left.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose.
Alan, I'm upstairs.
I have a
I have a surprise for you.
Wait, what? You what?
Well,
Hello there.
hello there.
I'm not the surprise.
It's in the
Oh,
study. We'll take a look.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. Wow, hello there. Mana? Terus juga ada tadi apa? Apa? To get the study for what? Go to the hadis itu apa? Ini atau duduk? Lu nyuruh apa sih sebenarnya? Ini. Jadi what the?
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Yes, Alice, everyone.
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not. Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Ya, dia punya trauma kan.
God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Oh. Damn it. Alice? Alice? The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, it's all right. I'm coming.
What the hell?
Wah, lu. Capek.
Alice?
What happened, guys? What the?
Oh no!
Lompatan lagi. Guys, kenapa guys?
Alice?
Loh.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Loh. Kenapa tiba-tiba di mobil? Loncat. Jatuh gua. Apa coba?
Among Alice's things was a book, Creator's Dilemma, by Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Smug face. Oh, di sini kita?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Oh, ada cahaya. What the hell, bro? Sampai di gas station kita udahan ya. Aku takut.
Hello?
Hello?
Iron.
Hello?
Hello?
Someone there?
Someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Okay.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Okay.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Terus?
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in the shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glittered with the blood of what? Tidak gitu, bos.
Anybody there?
Please! I've been in an accident!
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
What the hell, seriously?
Anybody there?
Anybody there?
Please!
I've been in an accident!
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, you!
There's been an accident!
I need help!
I need help!
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for renting. Oh, hell. Carl Stucky. Thank you. Non-representing. That's required. Fair and square.
Itu yang ngasih kita prinsip ya sih? Yes.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Okay.
Letting
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Mengerikan. Oh, ada bekas kan? Saatnya berperang kah?
During your trying it's in proven let's do
Yes.
Hello?
I'd never fired a gun outside the shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. I was dreaming. It felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go. I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
What's that? Yeah, what the hell is that?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Bener loh. Apa dari jauh begini?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking.
Ini kan? Erwin. Apa nih? Oke.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Tuh. Ngapain tuh? Udah kan gitu doang kan?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Nah. Dapat kita dapat alkalin terjun ya everything kita harus dulu kita bisa naik
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
baru apa ini
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
karena berarti kemana? Mau sama?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Kerja kerja ini udah
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Curiga nih, jangan-jangan. Tiba-tiba ini waktu juga ternyata kita ekspor dulu sakit aja diambil gitu ya kan. Ya sakit tuh lanjut ngeri. Nah ada kan dengan wah ya perlu harus loncat ya cari harus sering loncat gitu. Loncat lagi. Anak klik ini apa taruh dia kanan itu something tuh apa tuh dapat lagi ini dapat jajan. Wih, gerak sendiri kah?
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air and what? I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. Listen to no one. I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't back in the studio. Fix the book, try it.
Dapat tuh lagu tuh. Bentar guys, missing patch ini ketinggalan kan? Wah.
At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
With it, I could save myself. Bentar. Kalau tinggalan. Doa amat lah tinggal.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Mana tuh suara? Jantung. Sedikit. Beban. Dan itu denyut jantung.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back. I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Possibly. I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Okay. Tadi gua jantung sumpah. Overheating ya baterai ini. Bawa kan. Nanti kita cek dulu. Kita tahu ada sesuatu. Sebenarnya kita sudah lihat tujuan, kan ada kan? Ada setan ya. Saya coba injekin si Dalvin. Yang putih kan. Berjalan lagi. Ya. Woi. Lebih kan kiri.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying, crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Nggak ada percaya. Kok belum ngalamin dulu? Ini banyak. Ada lagi. Gitu. Ada TV.
Science bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. Night Springs. Tonight's episode, the quantum suicide. If lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. They called a press conference. Dr. Barclay Coleman is about to demonstrate great courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration.
Requires patience. No. Open with the engine takes tools. Bounce. Easy and fatal.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
That's so long.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been... The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
And the phone.
Right. Keep writing. Outside there's only door. Outside the cabin. Outside the story, there's only dark. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell a perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix her. I'll bring her back. The story will go through. If I stop, he's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Wah. Ya, selamat datang di Indomaret. Ada yang bisa saya bunuh.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
Ini dia yang dibuka tadi tuh, ketemu cewek kan.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Gak ada like katanya.
Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay?
Saat terjadi.
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
No. Ini nggak ada leg. There is no leg. Apa? Lu kenapa? Ini lagi kita. Holy. Baru.
Candy-colored clown.
Wah, copyright, siap. Copyright kita. No.
Just a sprinkle stardust and a whisper.
Episode 1.
Go to sleep. Everything is alright. I close my eyes.
Oke. Bisa lanjut.
Then I drift away.
Ada saya takut.
Into the magic night. I softly say.
Main deh.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming.
Ini yang terjadi di episode ini ya.
I don't want to hear it. Damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
No. Taken, kita lanjut kapan-kapan. Aduh, nggak bisa save ya. 3 years ago.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Oke.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Dah, kita lanjut. Kapan-kapan. Bye-bye. Oke.